to make today's video on my chaotic experience with women. So growing up, watching movies, watching TV shows, seeing my family, seeing the people around me, being with their loved ones, I always pictured myself in that image. I said to myself that one day I'm gonna be in that place, and in that place I'm gonna find my pure happiness. So what I did was, I struggled my whole life trying to fit an image so that a woman could be attracted to me, so they could fall in love with me. But then you come to realize that it was all pointless, that whole time you were trying to paint an image that was never you, and it kept bringing you in these circles. You might catch a woman here and there that you might find appealing, or you might love for a time being, but then they kind of dissipate because your true self comes out. It elevates out of who you actually were. And I lived that experience. I lived that for many years, maybe 10, 15 years I lived that experience. Starting from high school, I started trying to be someone that I was just to attract a woman. Then after college, I tried to paint an image. When I was 22 years old, I told myself the only way I'll ever find true happiness is if a woman loves me. That completely tarnished me. That idea put me in places that I shouldn't have been in. To the point where like I was drooling and like begging women to be in my life, running after them constantly, like feeling hopeless and empty, and letting people take control of me, letting my emotions take control of me because of that same ideology. Like, just saying this now brings me to more perspective in life, but I just want people to see it for what it is, because we're gonna go on in life and we're gonna feel like the only way we're gonna find true happiness is through the opposite gender, that person that we fall in love with, that person that's meant to be in our life. But meanwhile, it's not. What's gonna end up happening is it's gonna be the honeymoon phase for a year or two, a couple of months, a couple of weeks. After that, the reality of who you are and that whole idea of your psyche is gonna reveal itself, and you're gonna be stuck in another loop of not being happy again. That's why you end up finding a lot of people, they'll go after a woman, they'll go after making money, and then after like they hit 35, 40, they're in this place where they feel that life is pointless, or they don't know what the fuck they did in their whole life, and they have to find a specific thing. They have to find that thing that made them actually happy. And usually it's very late, and they always tell you one thing when they find it: I wish I would have done this a long time ago. Because it would have put a lot more stuff into perspective. It would have brought them closer to what they wanted to be in. You know what I mean? Instead of struggling and running around and being lost for all that time period. So I just want people to see things for what they are and not be like lost completely all the time, and find their path in life. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to tell you how to live your life. You're going to tell yourself how to live it. Take care, guys. Have a great day, a great night, wherever you are.